Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So with this video, I'll be starting a new series of videos where I talk about each element, and then I look at the top non-limited hatcher monsters per element. And yeah, the limited monsters, you know, they get a lot of attention, and they deserve it. They're very, very strong. They're pretty rare as well. But there's still a lot of good stuff in the non-limited, monsters list. And then this topic kind of came up. Somebody on the message boards was asking about whether it's worth to, hatch a lot in order to go after a very high-level limited character like Lucifer or Gabriel. And then I told them yes, but not for the reason they were thinking. They should hope to get Lucifer or Gabriel or someone, but they shouldn't expect it. And then if they don't, they should, take solace in all of these other great monsters that they're getting. And so, yeah, I think the main difference between the limited monsters and then the non-limited monsters is that the limited are, they're kind of go-anywhere monsters with good abilities and very strong bump combos in particular. The non-limited monsters, they're a little bit more specialized, I would say. But in certain cases, they are better than limited monsters. Depends on the mission. And then... So I'll be doing a list, 5 videos, 1 element per video. I will not be looking at future transcendent forms. It'll just be all the monsters that are available now. And then the way that I ranked them, I'm doing 1 to 10. I'm looking at how many impossibles they are good for. I'm thinking about how many floors of the Tower of Champions they're good for. And then there's kind of an other section, which is sort of the easier quests. So I'm thinking about farming for dragon gems, or extreme missions, or the time trials or the temples. And then, yeah, it was kind of fun to put this list together, because a lot of these monsters are a little bit older, so it's kind of a blast from the past in a sense. But I definitely saw a trend when I was making these lists. And the top monsters are generally the ones with the very strong bump combos or with Slayer abilities. And yeah, doing a lot of damage quickly, that's kind of... having those characters is very beneficial. They're easier to play with because they get you through the levels quicker. And so the enemy gets fewer attacks and you take less damage yourself. But yeah, that's kind of my intro into, my thinking behind these lists and why I made them. So first we'll look at a fire, and number 10 is Rinsu. And yeah, I think every transcendent monster is going to be worth talking about, so they're all going to be on the list. Rinsu I just put at the bottom, just because he is super duper specialized. But yeah, for the quests that he is good for, like especially Kushinada 0 or floor 33 of the tower, very, very good. And then just like all of the other transcendent forms, he has 2 full power bump combos, and then the 2 badges of honor for 2 able bearers. So yeah, that's Rinsu, number 10. Number 9 is Apollo here, and she's pretty great. She's got a double null ability, and this is one of the better double null abilities because there are lots of quests that she can go to. She does not have great damage output herself, but she has a lot of good support abilities. And then she did pick up a bump combo critical, which can help her boost her damage a little bit. So that is number 9, Apollo. Okay, and then number 8 is Atos, and I'm thinking about both versions of Atos put together for number 8. The evolution form is just kind of a turret, you just put him down and then you let him go to work. And yeah, you can certainly bring him to Gravity Barrier or Mine quests and still use him for his bump combo. The Ascension is a little bit more versatile, has the double null ability, and then also has a speed up. So you can use him to kind of hunt for Hakua in null warp quests. There are not a lot of good characters with null warp that are good in Hakua, so Atos is good for that niche. Okay, so number 7 then is going to be Azazel. The evolution, sort of. He's good because he's got the null block, and then very strong bump combo. But it's the Ascension that's really good. Pierce Null Damage Wall, that's one of my favorite ability combinations, and a Null Magic Circle, which is pretty rare. And then two things I love, Speed Up Bump Combo, and then a Command Strike Shot that charges up very quickly. And yeah, for these reasons, that also makes him good for Hakua. And so yeah, that was number 7, Azazel. And number 6, and this is also a, taking 2 versions into account, is a Ruby. This is the evolution form, double null ability. So she's very versatile, and a very strong strike shot. And yeah, she was really great for me in both Kushinada and Kushinada 0. So the Ascension is a little more specialized, maybe more fun, I would say, but one of the very strongest bump combos in the game. And especially for Chosen, she's really great. So yes, that was Ruby, both versions, number 6. Number 5 is Smopel. Pretty much just great for the bump combo, although the double null and then the meteor strike shot come in handy as well. So yeah, number 5, Smopel. Okay, number 4 is Cholhi, and this is only for the evolution form. Double null ability, pretty rare double null ability, and then one of the strongest strike shots in the game, which is that wall-bound strike shot. And she's really great for one of the most difficult impossibles in the game, which is Daikokuten. So yeah, that is number 4, Cholhi. Okay, number 3, this is just for the Ascension form, Son Goku. And he's one of the best support characters in the game. He has the double bump combo of speed up and the blast bump combo. He has a wood resistance, so he takes less damage in wood quests, and then a command strike shot, which is very powerful and kind of a get out of jail free card. And he's also great for Hakua, so that's another reason why he's on this list. Okay, I was really debating between who should be number 1 and who should be number 2, but just for now we'll do Sanada Yukimura at number 2, and she's really great because although she only has the single null ability, she has a counter slayer, which means she can pick up the slayer for whatever monster had hit her last. So she can be a good source of damage in pretty much any quest. And then she has a strike shot, which does great damage against gravity barrier guys. And then both of those slayers will stack with each other. So that can be really good in the right situation. And yeah, again, with Transcendent Monsters, 2 Badges of Honor for 2 Able Berries, and then 2 full power bump combos. So number 2, Sanada, very versatile. And then number 1 is Ryoma. And then the reason why I was debating between 1 and 2 for Ryoma and Sanada is that I was wondering if Ryoma was too specialized. He has the Wood Slayer, and so he's best in wood quests. But he's so great overall that he can be good for just no gravity barrier quests, like Tsukiyomi or people like that. So that's why I put him at number 1. Great damage output, especially in wood quests, and then a good strike shot, the command strike shot. But this one charges up more quickly than Son Goku's for the same power, so that's great. And then an improved bump combo, which can be really great in lots of situations. So yeah, of all of the non-limited fire monsters, Ryoma is number 1. So yeah, that is my kind of my intro to the series, and then also my list of fire monsters, which I think are the best in the Hatcher. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Take care.